Big win over Indiana on the weekend. UConn hosting Rick Pitino in Louisville. Huskies still without leading scorer Jerome Dyson and Doug Wiggins. They've been suspended by the school. Look at the ball movement by Louisville. Andre McGee ends up with it, nails a triple. We were tied at 30 at half, second half. A.J. Price, another solid game for him. 20 points. UConn led by as many as 9 early in the second half. Stanley Robinson collects his own miss off the free throw. He gets the layup. He had 16 points and 10 boards. Now, Louisville, they'll press you, and the Huskies show how you break said press. Hasheem Thabeet, in the face. Huskies up 53-46, but the Cards go on a 13-3 run. Terrence Williams got it good. We're tied at 61 with a 3, but Thabeet becoming a force defensively. Blocks Earl Clark. Edgar Sosa, look back and watch him smack that. He had 3 block shots. Cardinals pressing again. Remember, Huskies playing their second game in 3 days. Thabeet, another alley-oop jam. Huskies up 4, but the Cardinals don't go away. Jerry Smith from the corner. That's a 3, cuts the lead to 2. Ensuing Husky possession. Austrian gets trapped in the corner. That is no man's land for an offense. Jump ball, possession, Cardinals. Their last shot, Juan Palacio. Step back 3 for the win. No, sir. He had 16 points, but not enough there. Huskies have won 4 straight, 69-67.
Gottlieb, you're a bricklayer. Do I hear 800? Santa Clara, San Francisco, Eddie Sutton. Again, a chance to reach the 800-win plateau as Dons have lost 3 straight since he hit 799. Down low, it's Dior Lowhorn. He had 22 points. Good shot there between some defenders. Final seconds of the first half, though, Santa Clara. Brody Angley. Broncos lead 35-22, and then it's John Bryant. Easy bucket there in the paint. Somebody can go ahead and guard him. Bryant, 22 points. Santa Clara wins easily, 66-48. Coach Sutton still waiting. Number 800, still coaching.
Eddie Sutton used to coach Oklahoma State. Now his son Sean coaches there. They were taking on Oklahoma. It's Bedlam and Norman. Blake Griffin, Taylor Griffin, they're brothers, and they play for OU. Got a little nice family theme going here. Here, Blake finds big brother Taylor for the dunk. Taylor Griffin had a career-high 20. Let's go to the second half. Oklahoma State down 3 until Obi Monello ties it for 3. He had a game-high 25. About a minute left. Here's Blake Griffin, the freshman, getting the putback. He had 15. Tell you what, this game wasn't pretty sometimes. Well, a lot of time, actually. But both teams played hard. Byron Eaton, desperation 3. Rolls off. Wouldn't have counted, though. He didn't get it off in time. And OSU has now lost 17 straight on the Road. Sooners win 64-6.
Tennessee on the road at Alabama. Tennessee's lost 16 in the last 17 games at Bama. The win came in 98. Ramar Smith behind the back of Tyler Smith for the dunk. Tennessee is up 10. Looking good in the second half. Off the steal scenario, Hillman. Let's look at that again. It ought to be young and athletic. That would be nice. Buck 30 left. Tennessee up 2. Tight game, but Juwan Smith for 3, and Tennessee's going to win this thing 93-86, but it's okay. Spring football's coming in Tuscaloosa. Straight wins in Manhattan for the Jayhawks, but sometimes, you just got to say enough is enough. We haven't won since we were in an old building called Ahern Fieldhouse, 82-83 season. Freshman Michael Beasley, Bill Walker, they saw it coming. Preseason quote from Beasley, we're going to beat Kansas at home. We're going to beat them in their house. We're going to beat them in Africa. Big 12 tournament, not in Africa. It's in Kansas City. Walker, I'll predict it. I'm not scared to say it. I'm a man. I can live up to my words. I'm saying we'll beat them both places. All right, K-State up early 9-5 in the first half. Walker making the move through the defenders, and you know what he is? He's a man. He's not 40, but he's a man. Kansas State takes an 11-5 lead. They led at the half as well. Second half, K-State up by 4. Beasley splits the defense. So solid for the freshman. He's got more game. 2-point game. Beasley puts his team up 5, 47-42. How about Walker getting the action? From 3, you know it's your night when you're banking it off the window. I'm not sure he called that, but you can call it 52-45. Jacob pulling, nice pass to Beasley inside. He was just a beast. 57-45. K-State loving it. Roe Blackman, Mitch Richmond, break out your letter jackets. You got reason to be proud. Clint Stewart gets the loose ball, passes it out to Beasley. Beasley spots up from that spot. They'll give you 3. He had 25 in this game. K-State goes up by 10. Minute left. The outlet to Walker, and the dunk. He had 22. Again, 10-point cushion for the Wildcats. Kansas State fans, the floor of Bramlage Coliseum, a sea of purple as the Wildcats beat the Jayhawks 84-75. Beasley the man, Walker the man. Jimmy Dykes, sing us the praises of K-State.
Number 1, Memphis at Houston. Derrick Rose and company, second in Division I with the average margin of victory at 21.5 points per early first half. Deshaun Williams, the nice alley. Deion Dowell, the oop. Check it out. He throws down 2 of his team-high 23. Tigers with the ball and the lead. Rose on the run, going through all 5 Houston defenders. Count them up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 points, 9 rebounds for him. Memphis up 11 at the break and running in half number 2. Rose to Antonio Anderson, who gives it back to Rose. Tigers shot 59% from the floor. Next Memphis possession, Rose ahead to Chris Douglas Roberts for 2. Make it 3. He led all scorers with 30 points. Tigers up 19. Cougars trying to rally. Rob the Keever, the lob to Dow, who finishes. Houston down just 8, but with under 4 to play, it's Douglas Roberts. Pulls the trigger. No. Joey Dorsey, yes. He had 22 rebounds. Memphis at 20-0, off to its best start since the 1985-86 season. Memphis is the last unbeaten and in the midst of its Conference USA play. 4 of its next 5 games will take place against teams with winning records, with the only exception being 7-11 SMU. Next up, the Tigers will host UTEP. It's the start of a 4-game homestand.
Last time Texas A&M played at home, it lasted 5 overtimes. 23rd ranked Aggies getting things over considerably quicker against number 10 Texas on Wednesday. First half, Josh Carter 3 points in a 13-zip Aggie run. They were up 12. Later in the first, 15-point game, Derek Rowland dishes, DeAndre Jordan backdoor slam and the foul. Aggies up big, 46-28 at the half. Second half, things get a little chippy between the rivals, fighting for a rebound. Alexi Wanmeni elbows DeAndre Jordan there. Wanmeni, flagrant foul, ejected. Go, you've been bad. Byron Davis, open, baseline jumper he hits. Texas A&M is going to win it easily, 80-63. So the Aggies back-to-back wins, back on track after losing 3 in a row.
John Thompson III, Georgetown, hitting the floor Wednesday, leading the nation in field goal percentage defense, 35.6%. Early first half, Jesse Stack, the steal, ahead to Austin Freeman. Hoyas up 6. Later, Vernon Macklin forces Anthony Mason Jr. to airball. Red Storm 24-second violation. Mason Jr. blocked by Patrick Ewing Jr. Red Storm 42.2% field goal shooting percentage this season. Wednesday night, just 12.5. Georgetown up 41-14 at the break. And then Byron Jansen is only bucket of the game. Georgetown wins 74-42.
Cincinnati, West Virginia. Bob Huggins up against his former Bearcat squad. Huggy Bear, though, said this one, just another home conference game, but going to Cincy next year will be a different story, hopefully, because his team was putrid in this one. Huggins' squad, fewest points scored in the first half, 23. They were down 11. Joe Alexander will miss a 3. Then he'll finally, no. They were 1 for 22 from 3. Look at it, they're just miserable. I think at some point you should just withhold the names of the children so that they're not embarrassed for their family members. Oh my goodness. They shot 20%, 10 of 50 from the field. Huggy's not happy. Cincinnati wins 62-39. So the 2 worst shooting performances in the Big East in the last dozen seasons both took place Wednesday night. West Virginia, St. John's each made just 10 field goals respectively in the losses there to Cincinnati and Georgetown. Previous low, 12 also by the Johnnies, but that was in 1997. 10 baskets, 40 minutes of basketball. Ball that doesn't bounce funny, Cal Washington State. I do not know either of those schools' fight songs. I'm sort of ashamed of that. Cougs ranked 9th in the country. Modest 10-game home winning streak, but Ryan Anderson tears them up. Anderson, 27 points. I'm going to draft him first next family reunion. Late second half, Kyle Weaver saves it from going out of bounds. Patrick Christopher, though, is there to grab it and throw down the 2-handed dunk. Minute remaining. Derek Lowe drives, lays it in, 64-63. Cougars are up 1, but Cal will answer. Anderson inside, nice footwork. The spin, 65-64. Cal coming down the other way, 9 seconds to go. 3-point game. Derek Lowe misses the 3 to tie. Offensive rebound, give him another shot, and the tie game is there, and then it is gone. Cal wins at 69-64. Low 0 for 9 from beyond the arc. Cougs now 5-3 in conference play. Indiana, Wisconsin. I could sing on Wisconsin. Yes?
Maybe after the show.
Hoosiers unbeaten in Big Ten play. Badgers nearly unbeatable in Madison. Eric Gordon Big Ten's leading scorer playing with an injured left wrist. As you can see, that's bothering him, and maybe just some bad judgment as well. Gordon, 4 points, 2 of 7 from the field in the first half. IU a team season low for a half of 20 points. Trevin Hughes, Michael Flowers, look at that again. Just flips it behind the back. Badgers up by 16. Hoosiers, though, they're trying hard. Gordon fires from deep. Only gets 10. Hoosiers makes it a 10-point deficit. Gordon then, as you see, runs into a pick in the backcourt. That had to hurt. Marcus Landry there on the other end for the slam. And the Badgers win at 62-49. First back-to-back losses for IU this season.
The Dukies, NC State in Durham. Everybody wearing green T-shirts as part of a global warming awareness event. But the T-shirts were not working. Gavin Grant for 3 for the Wolfpack. He had a career-high 26. They shot 58% of the first half. Duke down 9 at halftime. So, you know what the deal is. You got to get rid of these shirts. Although that's not the way to minimize your environmental footprint.
I don't think that's good. No.
How's the footprint police? Greg Paulus for 3. Paulus, 5 of 8 3-point field goal attempts. He had 22 points in the game. Knocks another one down there. And then Duke running. Paulus off the turnover. We'll leave it for Kyle Singler. Singler had 19. Dookie shot 66% of the second half. They outscored NC State 55-26 after halftime. They are still perfect in the ACC, 6-0 in conference.
All right, well, the Tar Heels, they've done enough for the environment. You know, the sky is Carolina blue. UNC entertaining BC at the Smith Center. They didn't really entertain the idea of losing or anything. Tyler Hansbrough forces the turnover. Ty Lawson coast to coast. I mean, if you have a reasonable size atlas, he went coast to coast. UNC up 9-1, then Lawson stealing again, all 94 feet he goes. Tar Heels up 14-4 after another free throw on the three-point play. Now we're tied at 21. Lawson, though, Hansbrough, nice. Lawson, 16 points, 10 assists, 0 turnovers, 0. UNC up 7 in the first half. BC turning it over. Deion Thompson, Hansbrough. He's good at dunking. UNC up 40-31. We go to the second half with the home team pulling away. Ty Lawson there just beating the man down to the loose ball. Deion Thompson finally corrals it. He had 17.6 rebounds, 4 assists. Big game for him. And then off the turnover, tap it ahead. Lawson, Hansbrough. Oh, give me all 360. Hansbrough, 18 points, 6 rebounds. UNC, big, 91-69.
Been a good run for UCLA freshman Kevin Love lately. Back home in Oregon, Love had 26 and 18 in a win over the Ducks last Thursday. Then 16 in a Bruins freshman record, 21 boards in a rout at Corvallis Saturday. Thursday, 5th-ranked UCLA.
They benched him.
Yeah, back home to face Arizona State. He's in there. Darren Collison to Love. UCLA shot 58% in the game. Still first half. Oh, they are blowing out the Sun Devils. Russell Westbrook, I don't think so. More Kevin Love, the big fella, with the step back for 3. 20 points and 10 boards, his 12th double-double. Off the Sun Devil inbound. Hello, I'll take that. Collison the steal, and he's just going to drop it. Bruins up by 20. Look, is that Urkel?
It is.
Who knew? An Urkel side. Get a TO. Urkel calling for a timeout. Now that's good TV right there. James Harden, second.
Is that Blossom? No.
Collison the lay-in off the Harden free throw. Bruins roll. They've won 12 of 13.
At that time, Collison